We're going to take you to Tennessee, where the parents of missing student Riley Strain they're speaking about the latest in the search for their son. Strain was a student who was a student at the University of Missouri when missing on March 8th in Nashville, where he was visiting some fraternity friends. Now, his bank card was found on Sunday on an embankment off the Cumberland River. And yesterday, video of an officer responding to a carjacking caught Strain on camera, seemingly not in distress. So let's go in for the start of that press conference. Riley's father is up first.
We feel that we need the extra resources to come in and help us as we try to get more organized for our family and see if we can't bring some more clues to light. We're very grateful for everyone that's done everything so far. We ask that you continue. We ask that you work and help with us to become more organized, because we don't want individuals out there alone without us knowing, so that we want to make sure everybody's careful. Safety is the #1 priority. We appreciate more than you'll ever know the outpouring that we've received from the community, from the press, and everyone else involved. Our goal is still to bring Riley home. We feel that is still a very pliable goal. We feel like Dave and his team and the volunteers that he knows are very skilled and will help bring this for us. This time, I'm going to turn it over to Dave and let him kind of bring some information to light. If we have questions at the end, we'll be more than happy to address, but I do ask that we have a little bit of courtesy for what we're going through right now, and give us just, a few questions, and we'll again meet as we have more information, okay? Thank you. Dave?
Thank you, sir. My name is David Flagg. For those who don't have the spelling, last name is F like Foxtrot, L-A-G-G. And I am the National Director of Operations for the United Cajun Navy. Those of you who may not know, people who are in the audience that may not know, we are a disaster response organization. We respond to natural disasters, all over the country. We're formed during Hurricane Katrina, when New Orleans was flooded so badly. We had just a bunch of good old boys that had boats and took it upon themselves to go out into the waters of New Orleans and start rescuing people, taking them supplies, et cetera, et cetera. Fast forward to today, our organization has been to almost every major natural disaster in this country, to include Hurricane Michael, Hurricane Ian, the Texas wildfires. We have people there now. The fires in Maui. So that's kind of an brief overview of what we do. We also obviously get involved in missing persons cases. We do search and rescue, and focus on providing supplies of whatever nature the people might need them, food, clothing, etc. To touch on the reason that we're here today, we were contacted by Riley's family and asked to step up and provide some more resources to this search activity. And we have been pretty much involved from the very first day that we heard about it, which I believe was on Monday, would have been the 10th, 11th, whatever day that was. We've had an airboat here on the river. We've had people involved behind the scenes and following this and understanding what's been happening here with regard to the search efforts of individuals. We felt that it was probably a real good idea for us to step in and organize a structured and organized search activity for this. We also have, today we have a hovercraft coming in and a pilot to run that craft. If he gets there early enough, we will be on the river today. And if not, we'll start early tomorrow morning and spend a good bit of time on the river here, assisting in that search. We had an airboat here, and that individual will be returning, I believe, Friday, possibly Saturday. I would reiterate what Riley's father said. Our main focus, obviously, is to find Riley. Our secondary focus is to ensure the safety of the people who are out here searching. If we have folks just out on their own on these very steep and treacherous terrain on the riverbank and other treacherous aspects of this search, we don't know. We don't know what's going on with you. It's not safe. It's real dangerous. So I would encourage any volunteers who have been here and are searching to please come under the umbrella of the United Cajun Navy search. We will be putting together a structured and organized ground search at some point in the near future. I don't have the specific information on that yet, but I will make that information known once I have it. If you do intend to come out and search with us or to continue to search on your own, there are some safety aspects that you need to know. Number one, you need to be wearing some sturdy shoes. You need to have some heavy gloves on and some nitrile or rubber gloves as well. There's a lot of garbage and debris and needles and bodily fluids of one kind or another that are on these riverbanks that you really don't want to be exposed to. So that's what I would ask of you, just for your own safety. And I would also reiterate what Riley's father said. If you all do have questions for the family, please be very, very sensitive about the nature of this incident. As you can imagine, those of you who have children or don't have children, I guess the best advice I could give would be don't ask a question of the family that you would not want to be asked yourself. That's pretty much all I have to say. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Just one thing that I wonder, for you and for the family, the police have been steadfast for at least several days in saying that they don't suspect any foul play. Have you seen the evidence to that? Do you believe it?
At this point, there is no evidence that I'm aware of that would indicate foul play. Y'all know how it goes on Facebook and social media. There's been a lot of chatter on there about the fact that Riley's debit card was found on the riverbank and that is prima facie evidence of criminal activity, something to that nature there. I don't agree with that. Obviously I'm not the investigator. We have a couple of representatives from MMPD here, and I'm sure they have something to say about it. But I would very seriously, at this point, doubt that there's been any criminal activity.
Hey y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Grime Story Time. Yeah, I know y'all get tired of hearing me say it, but y'all already know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And when y'all get through doing it, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, y'all, this story is really, really crazy. Now, this is about 22-year-old Riley Strain, if you haven't heard. He goes down to Nashville, Tennessee with some friends on a fraternity conference for college. So they go down there, and it's a Saturday night, it's last Saturday night, and of course they're young college kids, so they're gonna do what? Party. They ended up partying, bar hopping, and the last bar that they ended up at is a bar called Luke Bryan. Now, yeah, I believe that I'm not sure they did mention the name of the street that this bar is on, real popular bar, but it's safe to assume, y'all bring the facts, but it's safe to assume that they were probably downtown because we're tourists and we're talking about Nashville, Tennessee, and bar hopping. Pretty sure they were downtown, especially what the videos and the atmosphere looks like. But anyway, so Riley gets toasted. We're gonna say he gets put out of the bar. Now, when he gets put out, staggering out, and I'll get to that video here that's surfacing around here in just a second of the actual footage of the last time he was seen by his friends coming out of his bar staggering, barely could walk. But here's where it gets strange. The friends, not even one of them, follows him out. Even if they weren't ready to go or ready to leave, let's just assume they were like, okay, you didn't got put out. We're not ready to leave just yet. We're still having fun. Nobody even did the norm. Walk out with him. Hey, I'm going to call you an Uber or a Lyft. I'm going to give them the address. We're going to send you back to the hotel room. We'll catch up with you when we get there. Go lay down because you done got put out. Stand out there with him. Wait till the Uber comes. None of that. He's in a place where he's unfamiliar, doesn't know anybody but y'all, and he's staggering, very intoxicated. If you get to the point of staggering drunk, then yeah. So, in any event, now one of the friends claimed that they called him. Y'all called him, and he said he was headed back to the hotel. Okay. So the friends get to the hotel, and they notice Riley's not there. Now, they claim that they start looking for him. I'm not going to say they didn't, but the friends allegedly go into a panic. They start looking for Riley. They can't find him anywhere. Nobody has seen him, whatever. Now, reportedly, on Sunday morning, they contacted police in Nashville and Riley's parents. And I just want to say this because I saw comments and questions surfacing on social media saying, well, that's strange. Why did they, if he was missing Saturday night, why did they wait till Sunday morning to do anything? But let's be logical. Let's just think about it, y'all. A Saturday night of partying, that could also mean Sunday. Saturday night turns into Sunday real quick when you bar hopping, when you're partying. Let's just think about it like this. So we're not talking about, it's not like we're talking about this happened Saturday morning and then they waited till Sunday morning to report a missing. I just want to say that much. Now, with that to the side, Raleigh has a very good family, close-knit family. They don't ask any questions. What I mean by that is they don't, they're not like, oh, well, maybe he'll turn up or call us if you don't turn up. They pack up their things and they head down to Nashville. A few family members. The dad leading the way. And the dad this isn't the dad, it's a detective, but the dad, the gentleman that you see doing the other press conferences, and he's been doing interviews, being very vocal, pleading for the return of some information for his son. So anyway, the parents get down there. They look for their son. They connect with Nashville police. No sign of Riley. So y'all, they're asking questions. They're questioning anybody and everybody that can be questioned. People who were at the bar. Just there's no answers. There's no sign of Riley. This man literally vanished. Y'all, hey, sorry to have to come back like this, but yes, as you can see, there has been an update. As of yesterday, Riley's been found. The devastation. And in that very river that they were saying from the beginning that they didn't think that he ended up in. The family was saying that, as a matter of fact. And they had searched that river. So I'm wondering, did they get a tip and they went back down there? But the first indication was Riley's credit card, one of his credit cards was found on the embankment of that river. But yeah, y'all, they did recover his body on yesterday. So complete devastation to the family that it came to this, because the family were adamant that their son, they were stating that they believe their son was still alive somewhere. And they even went so far, y'all, they put homeless people, they put people pretending to be homeless out in that area by the bars to walk around and get information. This is how serious the family was and adamant to get answers, and it boiled down to this being the final outcome. And this just reminds me so much, like I said, of a previous tragedy not too long ago. Like literally the same storyline and outcome. I can't make this up. But y'all, anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Prayers to Riley Strange's family. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all, hey, sorry to have to come back like this, but yes, as you can see, there has been an update. Y'all, hey, sorry to have to come back like this, but yes, as you can see, there has been an update. As of yesterday, Riley's been found. The devastation. And in that very river that they were saying from the beginning that they didn't think that he ended up in. The family was saying that, as a matter of fact. And they had searched that river, so I'm wondering, did they get a tip and they went back down there? But the first indication was Riley's credit card, one of his credit cards was found on the embankment of that river. But yeah, y'all, they did recover his body on yesterday. So complete devastation to the family that it came to this, because the family were adamant that their son, they were stating that they believe their son was still alive somewhere. And they even went so far, y'all, they put homeless people, they put people pretending to be homeless out in that area by the bars to walk around and get information. This is how serious the family was and adamant to get answers, and it boiled down to this being the final outcome. And this just reminds me so much, like I said, of a previous tragedy not too long ago. Like literally the same storyline and outcome. I can't make this up. But y'all, anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Prayers to Riley Strange's family. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in.